Let's talk about one of my favorite female characters from The Lord of the Rings, Nerwen. Now, if you've only experienced the works of Tolkien through the Peter Jackson films and the new Rings of Power series, this detail might be a new one for you, and if you're a longtime fan, it might be something you forgot about. So, let's go on a walk with my dog Billy and talk about it. Now, you may have started this video and seen I was talking about a character named Nerwen and been unfamiliar with who that is, which, if that's the case, is completely understandable because her name isn't mentioned in the Lord of the Rings films and the name Nerwen does not appear in the book of Lord of the Rings. However, this character does have significant impact on the events of the Lord of the Rings and Rings of Power, which is why I wanted to talk about her today. As we're discussing Nerwen, you have to understand that Tolkien wrote many versions of this character. Her background and origin stories do change, but some things remain the same. We do know that she got her name of Nerwen from her mother, which translates to man-maiden. Her mother chose this name because even among the Noldor, who are known for their height, she was considered tall. She was also known to be strong of mind, body, and will, and a match for any athlete within the Eldar, whether they were male or female. He wrote that she was one of the Noldor elves that willingly partook in the rebellion against the Valar and sailed to Middle-earth for lands of her own, and as a result of this rebellion, was forbidden from returning back to her homeland of Valinor. And in the book Unfinished Tales, we get even more insight into Nerwen's character and motivations, and I'm going to read what Tolkien wrote about her there. Born in the bliss of Valinor, but it was not long in the reckoning of the Blessed Realm before that was dimmed, and thereafter she had no peace within. For in that testing time, amid the strife of the Noldor, she was drawn this way and that. She was proud, strong, and self-willed, as were all the descendants of Finwë, save Finarfin, and like her brother Finrod, of all her kin the nearest to her heart, she had dreams of far lands and dominions that might be her own to order as she would without tutelage. Yet deeper still, there dwelled in her the noble and generous spirit of the Vanyar, and a reverence for the Valar that she could not forget. So there we read how Tolkien told us that Nerwen was strong and self-willed with a deep desire in her youth to rule lands of her own and to not be in submission to anyone. Eventually, Nerwen's ambition would lead her to rule a land of her own, but it wouldn't be because of her drive for power. It would be after many long years of experiencing tragedy and battle that would give her wisdom and perspective. But maybe you're still wondering how the character of Nerwen influenced the events of The Lord of the Rings. Well, maybe you know her by a name that she later chose for herself, which was Galadriel. So the next time you watch or read The Lord of the Rings and you come across the character of Galadriel, who is this ethereal, measured stateswoman, just know that she was not always that way. It took her a very long time to mature into the woman we see her as in the Third Age. Whether that detail was new to you or something you had perhaps forgotten about, I hope you enjoyed it. And if this is the first time you're seeing a video from us, hi, I'm Brienne. This is Billy. We go on walks, we talk about Tolkien, sometimes we talk about other things, and you are welcome to come along if you like.